there's a report about the Arizona Cardinals. Obviously, the Cardinals, things can't get any worse for the Cardinals. They're playing well. They're playing inspired football. Their coach is doing the best that he can. But at the end of the day, you know, there's a rumor about toxic culture with the Cardinals, that the workplace is not what it's supposed to be by multiple employees. Um, and the article says Bidwill was told by former COO Ron Minigard in 2019 that a majority of Cardinals employees were working in fear because of the workplace conditions created by his personal behavior. Bidwill is described as a micromanager who yelled at employees over seemingly minor transgressions, creating a culture where workers felt like they were walking on eggshells. You think being an entertainment sports team that it would be a fun place to work? No, not at all, one employee said. So, how can we be able to break this down, Silent Assassin? Is this more of, a disgruntled employee or a few disgruntled employees mad that they're probably no longer there and, throwing some salt out there? Or is there actual truth to these accusations? I think it's somewhere. You have to say it might be somewhere in the middle, more, or might lean more to what you're hearing, because let's see, team did not have a dedicated human. Okay, so it's saying that there was no human resources director from '08 to until 2021, which is interesting, right? So if you're a business and you're employing all of these people, no HR?
Especially being professional team.
Right. Like that makes it like, oh, okay. So what I said about, you know, disgruntled employees, yeah, they might be some truth to that, but I think it's more leaning to no HR department, no director, nobody that's overseeing what's going on. If there is a complaint, like who are you complaining to?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Of being in a toxic work environment. I've been in those situations. I've been in a place where, you walk into work and the people that you have to answer to are complete idiots. And you know it.
Mm-hmm.
And the sad part is they know it. They know that they shouldn't be there. They're just doing their job. So it's this culture of favoritism based on, they want to try to get one over on you, and people are in fear of losing their jobs because you're just working this 9 to 5 job. You don't want to lose it. You got kids that are in school. You don't have money for daycare, so of course you're going to accept things that you possibly wouldn't accept because you're fearful of losing your job. How many of these employees were fearful of losing their job because of whatever life circumstances they had? So of course you're gonna sit there and take a yelling and verbal abuse by some guy who just has maybe a Napoleon complex, or maybe he's an egomaniac, or maybe he's a narcissist, because some billionaires are, right? That's how they got there. That's how they got successful, of being these maniacal people. That they just have different levels to them that other people don't have. No is not an option for them. Not listening to them is not an option to them. Them belittling people and stepping over people to get what they want is an option for them. Doesn't shock me. None of this is shocking if the accusations are true. It's true, probably. So how are they going to be able to handle it? How is the NFL going to handle it? Well, they're going to have to investigate. They're going to have to see what's going on. And I don't know if penalties are going to come down, but it might be a situation that happens just like with Dan Snyder having to sell the team, right? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But you know, it's tough to walk on eggshells, even if you're in a relationship with somebody and you make a joke and they're like, "Well, what do you mean by that?" Like, I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I can't even be myself. I can't be at work and be myself. I gotta walk on eggshells. Have some guy over my back. Did you file those TPS reports? Get the hell out of here with that. I want no parts of you.